What's up, guys? Good morning. It's 5:50, and we got class at. I have class at 7:35, and this is the first time I've been up this early in dude, a long time. I usually wake up at like 7 and get out the door by like 7, and then I get in the door right as class starts. But last night I was thought it would be cool to go to the gym before class and make a video about it. So I like set my alarm for 5 o'clock, and then I woke up at like 3:40, and I was like, "Oh, nice! I get to sleep for another hour." And then 5 o'clock came, and I did close my eyes. I turned my alarm off and I closed my eyes because I was tired. But I got up, and now we're here. Now we're up. And my dad's an early riser, so I saw my dad, and yeah. So letting the car warm up. And I was thinking about something, and it was how when you say you're gonna do something, it gives you the same hit as like if you're actually gonna do it. But Conor McGregor, he said that if you say something and you manifest it into the universe, then there's like a good chance that it'll happen. So there's like it's like two sides of the same coin. It's like on one side, you don't want to say it, or you want to be careful how you say it, because then saying it will give you the same reward as doing it. But if you don't say it, then you're not manifesting it. So you have to say it to manifest it. So it's just like two sides of a penny, or a nickel, or a dime, or a quarter, or a Sacagawea dollar. I got I got Nuri on deck. Um, Today we got I have class. I have accounting at 7:35, and then I have chapel. And then at chapel, we have these things called chapel swipes. So you need to go to a certain amount of chapels. And I keep forgetting my ID to scan in, but I keep telling myself that being there is what matters, so it's okay. I just forgive myself. And then I have Greece, Rome, and the early church. And I'm doing a podcast with my dogs, my teammates. And after that, I don't have anything planned. I'll At some point in the evening, I'll probably come home and take a nap because I'll be so tired by waking up at 5. And yeah, I was thinking about cortisol. Oh, and I got that Lonnie new pre-workout. That's strapped preloaded. Um, so like cortisol, I don't know what cortisol is, but I'd love to learn about it. I think it makes you sleepy and takes energy away from you, and that's why you crash, like in the afternoon. But yeah, I got my headphones, two workouts without headphones, and I did notice that my pump was not as good, but it's okay. I don't think I think I should start creating songs in my head. That could be the move. But yeah, today in the gym, I'm gonna do legs. So I'll do calf raises and leg extensions, and then hamstring curls, and then hmm, then I'll figure something out. I'll I'll ad lib. But one of my favorite parts about going to the gym is driving, my drive to the gym. But then like sometimes my face gets itchy because of the pre-workout, but it's cool. It's interesting. I don't know why your face gets itchy. I just know it does. Oh, and then I finished that book, so I'm gonna go to the library and pick out a new book. So that'll be fun. But I think all that's left is to just take it one step at a time and try to be in the present. Because love is in the present. Learn that in the book. But I'll catch you guys. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? We went we went to the gym, and I went to the gym. Um, One thing I was thinking about while I was in there was like how lucky it is to be alive. Just cause I was just thinking about all the times where like I've been saved by the grace of God, and now we're here. It's a beautiful day. We did legs, and now we get to do the rest of the day, which is pretty cool. And like it was kind of like freaking me out how like the concept of like being born was freaking me out a little bit. But like I'm lucky that like I'm thankful that I was born. And then I saw an Instagram post that said the odds of being born are like 1 in 400 trillion. So, and then it was like ask that girl out or ask that homie to do something. So then I guess I put that into example because after I was done, so I did my workout, and then well, first I'll tell you what I did in my workout. So I started out with a deep squat, and then I did leg extensions, and then I did RDLs, and then I did like squats where I had a dumbbell and I elevated my heels, and then I did more leg extensions. I didn't do any calves. I just forgot. And then I rode the seated bike for 30 minutes, and I kind of pushed myself, and I know I'm doing it right, or I know I'm doing something when I start to when a bead of sweat drips off my nose onto the bike, and then it seems like once I start sweating, then you just keep sweating, so it's cool. So while I was doing that, that's when I was thinking about how crazy it is to be alive, and how lucky I am to be where I am, and I'm just grateful to like get better, like the opportunity to get better, and like I'm able to keep trying, and yeah, I probably sound like a crazy person, but it's okay. Um, Now we got accounting, and then we got chapel. I got this is my mom. My mom gave me this creatine. Um, so I'm gonna drink water, and then I feel like since I drink pre-workout in the morning, I think I might crash, but we're gonna keep drinking water, so hopefully the water balances it out. So goal for the day is to drink water and listen in class, active listening. So overall, I was happy. I thought it was really cool that I got up and went to the gym this morning at 5. I just thought it would make a good video, to be honest. But then I got myself out of bed because usually I wake up and then I fall back asleep, and then I wake up at like 7 and like I rush to class. But today is different, which is cool. And then, oh, okay. So I saw my friend who works at the gym, and when I saw like that post, like talk to that person, I went up, I said good morning to him, and I asked them how they're doing, and yeah, so that pushed me out of my comfort zone. And I'm also just thinking about God right now. Um, it's just interesting, TBH, to be honest. I learned I shouldn't say to be honest because if I say to be honest, then that implies that when I'm not saying to be honest, then I'm lying. So I gotta get to be honest out. And saying that's what's up. That's like a tick for me right now. Like my immediate response is just like that's what's up. So I don't know. But yeah, great morning. I hope everyone else has a great morning. And if your morning didn't get off to the great start, it's okay. It happens. Just try again. Because we can like always try again, even though it doesn't feel like it. Like we can always try again. Like whenever we can always start over, even though it doesn't feel like that. Like it feels bad. So be still and know, and just like pause. Hey, look, pause nutrition. Peace. What's up, guys? We're in the stew. I'm gonna do a podcast with my teammates, hopefully, I think. But I thought I'd tell you guys how I learned to use the operating board. So there was a show here last spring called the Introvert City Podcast. And then you can scan that to check out their stuff. And they taught me how to use the board. And so here's the board. And this board, it plays on LBC radio, and you can play it on a second channel. So when I record on the second channel. I don't do live. So at the moment, there's the radio station playing on program 1. And you can see that. And then my program's on program 2. So right now there's something playing on the 1. And then, yeah. And then this is the board. I switched this one to, I hit 2. And then I turn 1 off so my voice isn't playing on the first one. And then I turn this one to -10 because she said that's what I should do. And then I open this program called Audacity. And then I just hit the record button. I just hit the record button on Audacity. And then once I'm done, I save it to Google Drive. And then I upload it from Google Drive. I can upload to Spotify or upload to CapCut if I want to make an edit or two. But it's pretty simple. And something I've learned is that audio exports really fast compared to video. Video takes a minute or 2, but it's okay. So when I'm doing my podcast, one thing I'm really trying to do is I'm really trying to listen. So active listening is kind of hard sometimes, especially when you're kind of tired. There's a lot of factors that play into it. But I wanted to show you guys the green screen. So here's the green screen. I just don't know how a green screen works. So right now it's just me in front of a screen that is green. But so this is the recording studio. It's just like they have like sound panels on the, that's the green screen, and they have like, it's like soundproof. Actually, one time I came in here because I had to write a paper, so I just like sat in here because it was so quiet, and I like wrote my paper, and I gotta be on the paper, so it was okay. But yeah, My goal with my podcast is I just wanted to get better at talking. I wanted to get better at talking to people and listening to people and having conversations. And I think I'm learning. Like I feel like I'm learning like every day, which is fun. Like learn something new. And now I'm recording YouTube videos alongside the podcast. But I thought I could clip the YouTube video and then upload it to the Instagram and TikTok. I haven't quite figured out how to make my podcast have video. That's like the next step. But right now, I enjoy how it's just audio. Yeah, pretty good day so far. I had two classes and I had chapel. And I got a book by Sigmund Freud called The Ego and the Id. So that should be a fun read. Or maybe not. Freud was kind of a goofball, but I just saw the book and it's a short book. It was only 50 pages, so I'm gonna read it because I'm not really into the really long books yet. I'm still in the little books. What's up, guys? We're at lunch. We're with Vinny, John, and Cole. Show your face, Cole. These are my teammates. They're all freshmen and they're dogs. Good evening. It's been a day. Oh, and I got my tower and Neri from work. I brought it home. This is what it's at so far. There's 6 cans. It's on the ground, so it's like it's about table height. Pretty cool. So the sky's the limit on this bad boy. Um, but I did podcast with my boys, but it was fun. But I low-key jumped right off the right into the deep end off the bat. So it was just funny. I'm getting every time I do something, I learn from it. And it's really easy to get self-critical and be like, "Oh, I suck. I'm never going to be good." But then you got to reframe it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm reframing it because even though it wasn't the best, it was a learning lesson. So it was cool. I think my preparation can go into how good it goes. I'd like to talk to Joe Rogan about how he prepares for his podcasts. Could be cool. But I finished that book, and then I got this book, Ego and Id by Freud. Freud. He's a goofball. And so far, I'm learned about like the conscience, the unconscious, conscious, unconscious, and preconscious, and how like the preconscious is the state between the conscious and the unconscious where thoughts can be recalled, and the idea the question was asked, what makes an unconscious thought conscious? What does it have to go through? So pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to say what's up and show you my tower Neri. And the rest of the night, I'm just gonna clean my room, take a shower, mm, eat food, and yeah, I'm trying to balance like everything and trying to like do the best, do the best I can, but also like giving myself grace and like thanking myself for showing up every day. Like I went to this yoga class with my mom, and the yoga instructor, she said, "Thank yourself for showing up to your mat today." And that stuck with me. So I just gotta thank myself for showing up for myself today. And when I got home, I took a little nap. Probably because I woke up at 5. It would be kind of cool to wake up at 5 tomorrow and do it again. But I low key got tired at 11. So I wonder how I can prevent the crash. What's that saying? Learn something new every day. That's what it's all about. And just chilling. And yeah, overall, cool day. And I'm grateful for it. Peace. Good night.